Welcome to the Cogiscan booth here at SMTAi. I'm joined by Mitch DeCaire, who's the Global Account Manager.
For equipment partnerships, yes.
A pit for equipment partnerships. That's quite a mouthful.
It is something, yes.
Okay, so Cogiscan's been known over the years for track trace and control. That's been your bread and butter product for years now.
Absolutely,
but we're here to talk about a new platform you've got here called Connect.
Right, exactly,
Can you explain to us a little bit?
Platform. So here at the show, we're promoting our Connect platform as an enabler for Industry 4.0. Customers in our industry, of course, have been looking at Industry 4.0 for a couple of years now. They've been studying it, and now they're at that phase of planning implementations. And as we talk to customers about their Industry 4.0 initiatives, one of the common things we're hearing from all of them is that the first step before they can build a smarter factory is to connect all the different disparate and autonomous systems that are in the factory.
Right.
And so our Connect platform is based on the concept of having a neutral system that can work with equipment from a variety of vendors,
right,
software from a variety of vendors, and use different other technologies such as RFID or vision technologies, etc., so that we can harvest data about what's really happening in the factory and make that data available, so then you can plan your Industry 4.0 initiatives around real-time, meaningful, and very accurate data about what's really happening.
Right, okay, so just to be clear, this will connect with any of the software platforms that are currently out there, the new CFX, the new OML,
Absolutely,
the Hermes, the Panasim, all of them.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we get asked a lot about industry standards, and of course, we are in favor of them. However, we also have a very realistic viewpoint on the fact that today there are different standards being promoted by different bodies. There's interfaces that are proprietary that are offered by the equipment vendors. Many of our customers are using MES systems that are higher level systems that may be used in non-electronic factories as well as electronic assembly factories. So those systems need to receive data in a way that they can understand it too. So although we believe in industry standards, we have to be flexible to not only harvest data in whatever format it's available to harvest, but also provide it to other systems in a way that those other systems will be able to receive it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I think if you go around many of the factories throughout the West or around the world, you see, especially in the West, you see a lot of homegrown software systems that are used at the moment. It's going to be quite an education to really even bring them into line with standards once they eventually arrive here. But there's an awful lot of different systems out there.
Yeah, there is. And one way that we view ourselves is as a gap filler. So when we're working with a customer, we're not necessarily going to walk into that customer site and tell them that they have to replace their homegrown system. It may be that would be the best solution, to upgrade things and bring things into current technologies, etc. But it may be that they have a homegrown system that has elements that are perfectly fine and tailored to their needs. So what we're going to come in and do is provide opportunities for those homegrown systems even to receive data from our system so that we can provide a real-time data flow from the factory floor. Often with homegrown systems, the data entry methods are somewhat manual. So if we can automate that, we can take an existing system and make it better. Right. And that's very cost-effective for our customers.
So, of course, backing up your Connect system here is your track, trace, and control. So you can literally put these sensors or systems at any place within the factory four walls, as you said, so you can track the supply chain inventory or the goods going through the factory.
Precisely,
And also on the line, of course, as well.
And the track, trace, and control elements of our system, I mean, they're application modules that are available and used by customers who have needs other than simple connectivity and data flow between systems they already have. It could be that the customer wants to connect to their machines and have dashboards on their line to show in real time how the line is running and enable their operators to react to conditions and changes in the factory in real time. So these are the types of applications that we provide that use the same data that we're already collecting through our Connect platform so that that data can be used in a myriad of different ways. It could be for material control. This is something that we're seeing more and more of with when we interview customers about what their Industry 4.0 initiatives are. Many times after talking about connectivity, the next thing they talk about is we want this data so that we can manage the materials flowing through our factory, just like you mentioned. If we can help our customers see in real time what's needed at a specific spot and when it's needed, and also make that information available to automated warehousing systems, automated replenishment systems. Now you're talking about the factory of the future in Industry 4.0, and it's practical and it's available today. It's not some concept that's years away.
Yeah, you've had it for a while.
Yeah.
What do you actually do on the line? What is that? Does track tracing control actually work on the line itself?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, if you're a customer, say, in automotive or any other industry where traceability is important, then we're tracking the board through each operation and or the panel, the product. And as we're tracking the product through each operation, we're harvesting data to confirm that the product was built correctly and to interrupt things if we sense that something's not correct. So if, for example, your solder paste has expired, or if a board has failed a test and is going to enter a downstream operation, well, we don't want that failed board to go downstream until it's it's repaired and retested. Yeah. So it could be a myriad of different things that we're using the data we're collecting to confirm that everything is as it should be before we allow it to go downstream. And so we're more than just a software company. We also have physical mechanisms for interlocking operations and not allowing them to occur until we've confirmed that everything is as it should be. Yeah.
Well, exciting times, Mitch.
It's a very fun time to be in the industry.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, it's great to see. I mean, Cogiscan's been around for a long time. You all work very hard at it, I know. And, we wish you every success for the future. Thank you for joining us today.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.